All right, we're back for part two. Just real quick, we'll let Jamie Johnson walk off the stage here. I don't want to interrupt his his applause. But there you go. What an interesting photograph of a feature that made the cab. This cab, when you compare them to the stock AMT cabs when they come out of the kit, and how it came out of the box when I opened it, is totally different and just took on a different look. Just holding in my hands feels different, if that makes sense to anybody. But thank you, Tom, for this particular shot right here. There we go again. That's the front of the cab. And there's the clean angles I'm talking about. There is no bulge here, which is what I eliminated on mine. I'm really glad I did that. Thank you, Tom, for sending me these pics. The hole punched through the sheet metal, and you can actually see how thin the sheet metal is. Sheet metal is a standard set. There's different thicknesses of it, but sheet metal is that. It's just a sheet of metal. Where I felt what detracts from the front of our AMT Freightliners is the sheet metal they try to replicate on the kit. To me, just looking at it almost immediately when I first bought these kits a couple years ago, it just, to me, that looks, those sheets of metal look way too thick. Way, way, way too thick. And I always wondered, what if I shave them down? But never had the guts to do it until we did it here, and I'm so, so glad I did. And hopefully what I'm saying now, someone's going to experiment and improve on what I'm saying and do the same to their AMT with only improvements, and come out with an even better version. So I think we're on the right track. I think if you buy that AMT kit, I think if you find it down at Hobby Lobby for 40% off, like Mopar Nut 62 did the other day, that son of a gun. Um, I think now we should be going in there knowing this thing's going to need not a lot of work, but it's going to need work that's already been covered by fellow YouTubers, and it's no big deal, but the end result is going to set it apart from the popular opinion that I'm trying to change, we're trying to change, that the AMT kit is full of problems, it's full of junk, it's all wrong, the seam, all that bullshit. So, uh, it's just a great picture. It validates the hunch I had, and I could tell by looking at it, and you guys too. It's just that, and shit, I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just gonna leave it and keep going, but I kept going back. Something in my brain kept pulling me back, saying, "Nah, man, you're gonna regret it to your dying days if you just build the model and don't address this." And yeah, my brain was right. So check that out. I have no issues or hangups on the Freightliner dump truck kit I'm building with you guys here on YouTube. Um, did you see this one? Yes, we did. Okay, let's come over here. This is the last pic. There was more pictures, but they're still on my phone somewhere. I gotta dig them out. But mainly, have you guys ever seen a Freightliner that bulges, the rear bulkhead bulges out like that? Have you guys ever seen a Freightliner like that? And know what it is and why that is, why that was done? Feel free to comment below in the comment section. Like always, all comments are welcome, good and bad. The ones that are handing over advice or ideas or just patting me on the back, you're more than welcome to. But also the ones that are going to critique and bitch and whine or pick on me or cusses me out, that's no problem. It's all good. You guys are welcomed with those type of comments just as well. But the idea here is there is an appetite out there, whether modelers, YouTubers, model builders, or people sitting just down at home on the lazy boy recliner. It's there. We just maybe haven't thought about it enough to vocalize it. But these AMT Freightliner kits are fantastic. They're beauties, man. You could do so much with them if you're willing to put in the work at first. And it's not crazy, impossible work. You guys have seen that I have pretty much done almost anything you can think of and have come out with great results. Yeah, I used to build brass models of trains and locomotives. I've never built big rigs or cars or anything in my freaking life. Well, when I was a tiny kid, right? We used to build crap, and that and the F3 Wildcat from Revell that for some reason my parents kept giving to me for Christmas every 4 or 5 years, and it sucked. Actually, I'd like to buy a nice Wildcat, Grumman Wildcat model kit today and build it and see what I come up with now. But the AMT Freightliner kits, um, all the videos, all the effort, all the custom work I'm doing and sharing with you guys here on YouTube, you guys, gives you an idea that maybe we've had in our gut, just haven't really thought or vocalized it before. Is that yeah, these things come out like gems. These things come out like treasures if you put the work in ahead of time. And yeah, we don't have to hear it anymore. We know they need a lot of work. But that is our that is our sign to ourselves that um, okay, so I'll buy the kit. So thank you, Tom Cline, for sending me those pictures. Um, oh, I'll share something else with you. So I finally set up my smaller airbox housing, the ductwork, the um, the the thing that draws the air in from through the grill. This should sit up here a little bit more. I didn't have enough clearance, so it rubbed a little bit. I just kind of set it up back here. No one's gonna see it anyways. But what I wanted to share with you guys is uh, it took me about a week and a half of looking online, finally finding one picture and one picture only of this setup here. Um, Here, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can check it out. While I look for something on the computer I found just about 15 minutes ago. Well, I guess there was another modeler out there who felt the same thing. So, 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 download camera, downloads. Who, who probably had access to a real one and went ahead and modeled his AMT Detroit diesel 8 valve 71 just like I did there unknowingly till about 15 minutes ago. It was a setting up to shoot this video here. I took a screenshot of it at work and I saved it on my laptop here at home, and look what he did. Plus he did a lot more. And we all know this modeler, and I'll mention his name right now, and I hope he doesn't mind that I'm using a screenshot of what he did. But I didn't know of him back then when I saw this at work. I just took a screenshot. I said, oh, wow, look at that. That's different. And look, he also did the same type. He got away from the AMT version because the smoke box for the AMT version is for a Cummins motor. A Detroit diesel has a totally different setup. Check that out. And there's many, many, many setups that I discovered on Google, doing Google search. This is the one this is the one I found that I settled on for my particular model, and it would fit under my hood of my cab. Same thing, this gentleman here, and you know who this gentleman is? It's BNR Northern Horse Journeys YouTube channel, and that's a picture he did of the Freightliner. Go check out his channel. Go back, check out his videos. Check out the videos he did on his Freightliner. Single round headlights, custom job, and look what he did with his motor, which by happenstance I did on mine. But BNR, I hope you don't mind, sir. Thank you very much ahead of time for letting me borrow this screenshot. And there you go. So you guys tell me, are you gonna buy that AMT kit and then bitch about it when we find out it needs a lot of work? When we kind of already knew that to begin with. But there's our excuse to build a one of or a prototype or something that tugs at your heartstrings out of your AMT kit. And whatever mods you have to do, I've already covered them. BNR's already covered them. There's a lot of gentlemen here on YouTube or on online modeling forums that have covered them. Do your due diligence, do your little bit of extra research to see what can be done and what you want to model, what you have to do on yours, and then start asking questions of me and others. We'll help you out. Shoot, I've shot videos just for people who had questions. And I wouldn't mind doing that for someone here who wants to do something like this. So, are you sure you want to get into this hobby? Now, I'm not Mr. Know-It-All. I'm passing along the limited or maybe a little bit more beyond limited experience of doing this for about 30 years plus, like other gentlemen here on YouTube now. And we're not Mr. Know-It-Alls at all. We're passing along what we know. Please grab that and make it yours and improve on it. Shit, I want to see all you guys post little 1-minute videos, 2-minute videos of your work. And to my friends, my Latin American friends, my Latin American brothers, or any other international modeler, you don't have to flood it with loud music because you don't speak the English language. Do me a favor, if you're going to shoot your video, please, 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 and you want to do it, not you want to, do an explanation of what you got in your own language. We would love to hear that. That would just tickle me pink like you guys wouldn't believe. If some guy posts his 2-minute video of what he did, 3-minute video on his cell phone, and he's speaking in his native language because he's proud of his baby, well, we want to hear and we want to feel that also. So, to my Spanish-speaking amigos, mis hermanos, you guys know who you are. Go ahead and post your stuff on there, man. We want to see it. And talk about her, man. Talk about her. Who cares if you don't know English? Who cares? We want to feel your passion for what you have shared with us in your language. So, are we afraid of AMT cab forwards? Not anymore. I want to thank Tom Cline for sharing and sending these pictures to me. I really appreciate that. It's just another example of, let's see here, just another example of, let's play some music as we get out of here again, but not tortillas. I'll leave the camera on. I'm taking off. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have an awesome, awesome Sunday. We have more rain coming, which is going to head your guys' way. Well, in 4 walls of rain. From your weather outpost out here on the West Coast. You guys take care. 3 to 5 hard labor for armed robbery.
only time I seen sunshine was when I went to work, digging ditches for the chain gang, sleeping in the cold. Oh Lord, please forgive me, 'cause I could not wait for road. I'm coming home to see you, Jesus. Well, I feel so close this time. Please take mercy on a soldier from the Florida-Georgia line. When they find me, they must kill me. Oh, Jesus, save my soul. I can't go back down to Rayford. I can't take that anymore. These last few years behind me, oh Lord, it's been so sad. I fought proudly for my country when the times were bad. Now they say I'm guilty. When they find me, I must die. Only me and Jesus know that I never stole a dime. Well, when Vietnam was over, there was no work here for me. I had a pretty wife awake and 2 kids I had to feed. Well, I'm one of America's heroes, and when they shoot me down, won't you fly, Old Glory, proudly, put my medals in the ground. I'm coming home to see you, Jesus. Well, it feels so close this time.
All right, you guys take care. You guys have an awesome weekend.